Guys.
I need some water.
Guys, welcome back to episode 10. This was definitely supposed to be the Halloween episode where we dressed up and did everything, but instead it's just going to be our post-Halloweekend one.
Yeah.
And
Scary.
this is first and foremost, I'd like to thank.
Welcome. With your hosts, Troye Sivan and Chris Jenner.
You just got Chris. What made you think of to do that so last minute? I mean, we'll get into it, but...
Yeah, well, here's the thing is that Halloween was supposed to happen next week. Like, I have 4 costumes I'm wearing next week that I have prepared. But then on Friday and Saturday, it turned into Halloween parties and everyone was dressing up. So I had to whip up Jason Kelsey and whip up Kris Jenner.
I saw it, and I was like, I don't remember her telling me she was doing this.
I wasn't. I just had the sparkly suit, and I was like, what? I walked into my roommate's room, and I was like, what could I be? And they were like, you look like Kris Jenner, and I was like, okay.
Period.
It's episode 10! What a milestone.
I know, isn't that crazy?
That's awesome.
It feels like we've been doing it for longer than 10.
I know, but 10 weeks is a long time.
I know, now that I think about that, that is a large amount of time.
I've been here for 10 weeks.
It is 6:17 East Coast time, and I am still hungover. Sorry. Oh my god, I just wiped vitamin C dust into my eyeball.
So pretty much, we're unwell, but we're here.
The way this video is going to need to be just not visible for the audience because I look awful. And I was shaving, and I got this huge zit, like dog. It's actually not as bad right now, but this morning when I woke up, it was like Mount fucking Rushmore. Kira was like, oh, you have a friend there. Said, yeah.
My hair also looks darker than usual because in my Kris Jenner wig, I have a brown wig, but I was like, it needs to be like black because she has really dark hair. And so I spray painted it. I spray painted it right before we left. So I put it on my head, and my hands were completely dark, like spray painted. And
you spray painted or like did root touch up?
It was my hairspray that I'm going to use for Freddie Mercury, but it didn't have time to dry. So I just it was all over my hands and then all over my face.
Something about me is I love a fine tip pen. But I also love, like, a bold tip, and the best way to my heart is a G2 pen. Anyway.
You learn something new every day.
Oh, I know what you can begin with. How's Agatha viewing?
Oh my god, okay, so I watched a lot on Thursday, and then my weekend began, so it was, like, intense. No, Friday.
Respect.
Friday I watched. But, so I'm on episode 5 or 4 or 5. I'm gonna finish it tonight, maybe.
Oh my god!
But I'm on the part where they're in the music house, like the music house.
The music studio. It's Alice's trial.
Mm-hmm.
The protection witch. That episode is cunty.
Oh my god, the episode with the wine. I loved that one.
I've still, after all the episodes that have come out, aside from episode 7, that one might still be my favorite. Because I just love...
It was so good.
That trial was so fun. There's so much to it. And it was so fast.
I'm obsessed with how they change into different outfits every time they walk in somewhere. Like, that's so cool.
I was watching with my mom. Like, I had already watched it with my dad. And then I wanted my mom to watch it. Because she does like some Marvel stuff. But also... I thought she would really like this. We were watching it, and episode 3, that one with the whose trial was that? Jen's trial, the potions trial?
Yeah.
And it ended, she goes, they're going to change outfit every episode, right? I think so. She's like, I love when they do that.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It is so good. One more thing about that trial, the Jen trial in the rich lady house. Catherine Hahn's nails in that were like those square 90s French How do you do anything with those?
I don't know.
Like the thickest, widest French tips you could imagine.
Yeah. Wait, what was her name again that died? Wait, maybe I shouldn't spoil. Never mind.
No, that's fine. Everybody's
Nobody's watching
watching
it.
this is up to date. Which one?
The
Oh,
mother,
Sharon.
the
Sharon.
neighbor.
Mrs. Hart.
Sharon!
Wasn't it
Sharon died.
so evil when Agatha was like, "Who's Sharon?"
Yeah.
It's Ugo!
I'm waiting for the part that you were talking about with the triangle.
Triangle?
You said she was hitting a triangle. She's like, "Oh, fire!"
Oh, yeah.
I just keep thinking about that. Oh, okay.
That's
I
this
haven't gotten there
episode.
yet.
Please watch it today. Send text me about it.
I will.
It is.
I'm so excited.
Patti LuPone is a national treasure. I'm trying to go see her Broadway show, her 2-woman Broadway show, but none of my friends want to go with me because it doesn't interest them. So maybe when you're home, we can go see it.
Yes, I'm so down.
But yeah, so this weekend was fierce. I went to New York again. Oh, sorry. Emetophobia. If you were to ask me sophomore, junior, or senior year of college to go to New York, I would have said no, because it used to give me like immense panic attacks. I only went for Val's birthday, one other thing maybe, but it's only because I love Val. Like, that was the only reason I went.
Yeah.
And I did have a panic attack on the way there, or I did have a panic attack once we got there, but then that subsided, so it was whatever. Then I got over it, and now I go to New York like every flippin' weekend, which I don't mind. I do love it. And like, I was like, oh, it's so hard not to spend money there, which is not true. And then I was like, this weekend I didn't really spend much. Like, I brought vodka from home that I already had. We got dinner out at Chipotle. That was $12. Fire. And then I bought 1 round of drinks. And then
Amazing.
an Uber. So it was like under 70 or $80.
Yeah, and you can also, like, if you really want to, you can just get 99-cent pizza.
100%.
You know?
And like, if you don't want to pay for an Uber, Subway. City bike.
Subway. Walk.
Actually, I probably would have died on the city bike if I took a bike after the bars.
Yeah, where did you go?
We got tickets to this place called Mr. Purple for their Halloween party. It was like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much of it.
I think I went there. Wait, no, I didn't.
Purple?
You just told me about it. No, you just told me about it, I think.
It's not that I don't remember. Like, I didn't black out. It just like we kind of were there super fast, and that was probably like the peak of my drunk, because we had been drinking since like 6, and then we didn't get to Mr. Purple till like 10:30. Question over there.
This is the place where you're on the roof where the guy yelled at you.
Yes.
Okay.
Good memory.
Thank you.
So we were drinking there. That was fun. Then we went to... Hey, the way I don't remember. We left Mr. Purple. We went... Oh, before Mr. Purple, we went to a bar down the street, which honestly, that was the only bar that played good music the whole night. Chris was like, oh, let's go to this fun gay bar called the Boiler Room. And like, as Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan, Boiler Room, like, like bumping. It was the quietest, most like Western saloon. It was so weird and off the beaten path. We were like, we have to go.
Wait, have you been there before?
No.
Okay, wait, then I have. Let me look it up.
You've been to the Boiler Room?
Sorry, I like looking up this stuff. It excites me.
And we went to a place called 310 Bowery, which was fun. Just the people were like such dicks in there. Like, honestly, it was such a stuck-up bar. Like, people kept cutting in line and being like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm good here. Oh, I don't want to be with you.
Oh.
So we went there, and then we left there, and we went to the Wiggle Room again, which was...
Oh, so fun.
It was alright. The DJ was, like, no good music was played. The DJ was just playing, like, the George Lopez theme song for, like, 4 to 5 minutes straight. And just, like, other... Yeah, it was so... We were like, what the fuck? And they, like... There's a woman who, like, stands out front who works there, and she, like, gives everyone, like, a... If you feel uncomfortable, come find us. Put your phones in your front pockets. Zip your bags up. If someone doesn't take no for an answer, respect your blah, blah, all this stuff. Very nice. And for her to say that is sweet, but also, like, It is so gross in there. In the wiggle room, like, my one friend Katie, who we were with, someone just grabbed her foot. I was like, I don't have a foot fetish. She's like, oh, I'm good. Thanks. And then the same guy,
What?
he's so weird. The same guy saw me in the bathroom, and he's like, nice costume, and he poked my stomach. And I was like, oh, I was like, okay, thank you. And then he was like, nobody likes to flirt anymore, or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I was trying to buy this guy a drink, but he wouldn't let okay. But he wouldn't let me. And I was like, oh, he probably didn't want one. And he's like, but who doesn't want tequila? I was like, he probably didn't want tequila. And then he wouldn't stop. And he was just standing behind me while I was trying to go to the bathroom. So I was like, okay, you gotta go. He's like, it's so fucked. I was like, okay, goodbye. That was weird.
Ew.
Another guy in the bathroom, which I don't know how I was in the bathroom for so long when I was just going pee. Another guy in the bathroom was like, in a Scottish accent, he was like, where are you from? And I was like, oh, Pennsylvania. He goes, you Americans.
What?
What the fuck did I do? I literally only said Pennsylvania.
You bloody American.
You bloody fox. But yeah. Oh, and then in the wiggle room downstairs, there was this gay guy who like came with his friends, and then I was facing Kira, and she was on the table, and we were just like dancing, whatever. And he came up behind me and he tapped me and screams into my face, which fine, whatever, but it came along with spit. And he's like, do you have poppers? And I was like,
oh my god.
Nope. I do. So sorry, Diva.
But your costume ate.
Thank you.
Like you guys actually ate.
I have never felt that confident about a costume. So I'm glad it worked out.
So good.
Thank you. Everyone looked great.
Yeah, the whole squad.
We all have fun.
I want to go out with you guys.
I know, that you would have fun. Maybe we can when you're home.
Am I too young?
Well, for the wiggle room, you might be.
Really?
I think it's 23. I think it's 23 and up.
I got into a place that was 23 and up, though.
Yeah, some places don't care. Like 310 Bowery, they had a big sign out front that said 23 and up only. But then
that's where I went.
310 Bowery? But then the girls in front of us, they were like, oh, we're 21 and 22, like, we're not going to get in. Like, I was like, go ahead.
Yeah, they don't care. They just had to, like, talk to somebody.
Yeah. Or, well, how was your weekend? What'd you do?
Oh my god. Okay, I have a few things to say.
Oh,
okay. Mm-hmm. So,
did you just hear my stomach curdle? I'm so sorry.
No. So on Friday, I guess my weekend began. I didn't really do anything that day, I don't think. So Friday, I had a party to go to. Jordan, my friend Jordan, JP, she lives in Pacific Beach, so she came, and she was coming at like 9 after work. So then we were going to this kid in Dance Marathon's party, and we went, and I dressed up as Jason. You have a question? Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
You say you had to whip these costumes up late. Did you know ahead of time it was a Halloween party?
No.
T.
I was like, okay, but me and Jordan were like, we're just gonna be stepbrothers, like whatever. But she couldn't find the wigs, so then she was like, because she was stepbrothers before, so she couldn't find the wigs. She was like, okay, what do we do? And then she's like, I was saying all these ideas. I was like mid-90s, like something like that. And then she was like, okay, what if we're Taylor Swift and Harry Styles? And I was like, I'm so sorry, but I don't want to be Harry Styles. What if I'm Jason Kelce? And then because she has a Taylor Swift costume. So she was Taylor Swift, and then I dressed up as Jason Kelce, and I wrote a sign that said in-laws. So it was perfect. After we left the first one, we went to the second one, and Allie was there. My friend came along with us. So then we're at this party, and I don't really know what's going on. I'm just like Jason Kelce, and so many people thought I was a boy. They literally, one of them came up to me and was like, Evan, and I was like,
no,
I'm
Diva,
3 foot
not
short.
Evan.
Evan's about 6 foot. I'm about literally 5'3", so.
I'm 3 foot short.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's not me. Allie's like, call me when you get here. I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. And I call her. I'm like, I'm here. I'm walking through the front door. I walk through the front door, go to the sliding door to go outside. She's walking through the sliding door to come inside to go get me at the front door. I go, hey! Me and Jordan were like, hey! And she just goes, ooh, and keeps sprinting towards the front door. And then I was like, Allie, and she didn't recognize me.
You're like, I'm in drag.
It's me.
So funny.
So there was like this group of kids there, whatever. And my friend that I brought, he is like a very, like, he loves to joke. He loves to hang out. He's always just joking with people and everyone loves him, you know? Like, just a great guy. So he
Famous
was just joking.
Words.
Yeah. So and I didn't know that many people at this party. So he was like just joking with someone, you know, and you're like, haha, whatever. Tap, like, just nudge him on the shoulder. So I watched this happen. He's joking. I know how he is. He's just like, haha. Like, they were all friends. They all became friends. The one kid grabs him and pushes him up against this fence. And then I was like, uh-oh. So then my friend was like, let's call him Tom. Tom, my friend, was like, oh, what, dude? Like, and then he kept pushing him. And I'm like, Tom, let's go. Tom, let's just leave. So I grabbed Tom and Jordan. I'm like, we're out of here. We go we start walking outside.
Fuck
and
your
like,
party. You don't need me and Taylor Swift here. Fuck you.
Yeah. So then I'm like, all right, like there was those kids stayed inside. And so then all of a sudden we're walking out, we're on the street. Me and Jordan are a little bit ahead of Tom. I turn around, 8 kids are surrounding Tom.
Oh.
And they start shoving him. They're like about to jump him. And I'm like, oh my God, Tom didn't do anything, guys. Like, what is going on? And so then I'm like, okay. So I'm like, Jordan, come back. We need to save Tom. We need to save Tom. But, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. He's 8v1 right now. Like, how? Jesus. He's not going to survive this. Oh. So Tom did the right
Not you signing his death warrant.
Okay. I'm just being dramatic. So Tom was like, I'm just going to walk away. Like, I'm not doing this. It's 8v1 right now. Like, guys, I'm just walking away. He starts to run down the street. They chase after him. They grab a bunch of rocks, chuck rocks at him. They miss him, shatter a whole windshield. Then, like, literally totaled someone's windshield. Then,
yeah, you're like, watching this all happen?
Yeah, so then 3 kids are still following him. So me and Jordan run over, and Jordan tries to get them away from him. She goes, I need help, guys. I'm lost. And she tried to get... But then those 3 guys ended up being nice guys. So then the 8 guys that surrounded him start going, like, towards where we were going. So I'm like, okay, Jordan, let's just, like, I called Tom. I'm like, stay on the phone, Tom. So then we're behind them. All of a sudden, like, 5 minutes later, me and Jordan are turning a corner, and we get rocks chucked at us. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah, hurt bad. Hurt really bad.
Who's this diva?
Yeah. So then we're all like, who threw the rocks? Like, we know it's them. So then we keep walking down the street. Like, another 5 minutes later, an alarm from a whole dorm starts going off, and all 8 of them come sprinting out. And they are running past us, and because I was talking to the kid that was pushing Tom before, like, at the party. And he was like, Jason Kelsey! And I was like, F you threw rocks at us! And he's like, oh shit, oh my gosh, run! Yeah, really? Don't throw rocks at women.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like assault battery.
I was just trying to have a normal night.
What happened with Tom?
Tom was okay. Tom's okay.
I want to know what was the cause of that.
I watched it. Nothing. Like, I was standing with them. That's like, he crazy. Was just, like, he becomes friends with people, like, really fast. Like, they're just like, oh, like, love you. Like, he's really funny and, like, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was just, like, talking to them and, like, joking around like he always does. And, like, nobody ever, it's not like, it wasn't like a, it was like a ha ha ha.
Yeah.
You know? And then he just got so aggressive for no reason.
Hate that.
Yeah. And yeah, so that was the first night. Then I woke up.
That is a insane start to the weekend. Insane. I'd be like,
I know.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna wrap
and
it up.
I left early in the morning, and I didn't even see Jordan. Like, Jordan just stayed here before going back to the beach. She had to find a ride back to her house. And so I didn't even see her all day. We never even talked about it. We still haven't talked about it.
Respect. It's Sunday.
Yeah. And then I went to Julian yesterday, which is a little cute fall town, like an hour away. And it's like
Love.
kind of like it's like a Gilmore Girls, but in real life. Like the town
Oh
is low key
yeah,
like a set.
I
Like
think
it's
you've told
kind
me
of like
about
a
that.
set. Yeah, it's so cute, and we had the best day ever.
Wait, what's
And
it
we did
called?
like,
Julian?
yeah,
I want to see if they've ever recorded like or filmed stuff there.
and we did cider tasting, like cider flights. So we
Oh,
did
that's
like,
cute.
yeah, we did like six, 12 different types of ciders that we tried, and it was so fun.
Where was it? Like
Just
at a bar or like a winery?
it was like it's called like Julian Cider Company or something. It was like hard
Oh,
cider.
so Galloping On and Satan's Blade were two movies that were filmed at Julian. Just so you know.
Oh, great.
Oh, in the
Fantastic.
sense that.
And then we just had the best day ever. Like it's just so happy. So fun.
Oh.
Um we really needed like to get away for a day too, you know? We love me,
Yeah.
Josie and Summer love our adventures. We
Well, you've been
last
there
year we
for
did
10
like
weeks.
we did a Saturday adventure like every Saturday last year.
Oh, that's cute.
It was so fun. So we're just busy girls this semester, you know, but we got to get back on that. Um
You should do a day trip to Catalina.
True. And I
I
think we're
love
gonna do.
Catalina.
There's like a really cute Christmas town. Like I think it's 3 hours away, but we want to go, so we're gonna see if we can do that. And
That's so
then
fun.
after I got back, I decided to go out, and I thought we were just like going out in normal outfits, but then they were like, "Oh no, no, we're dressing up for Halloween," and I was like, "But like chill Halloween because like none of our costumes are next week." So I'm like starting Wednesday, by the way, so I got 3 days to be normal. Um, so
That's crazy.
mhm. So, and I have to plan my birthday. My birthday is like soon. Um,
Yeah. How are classes?
Good.
Like your dad.
I have great
I'm like, you
grades.
keeping up with
Um,
schoolwork, bud?
yeah, I have great grades going on. Um,
Period.
but so I was like, they were like chill Halloween, like ears or like whatever, just like something like wear a normal outfit and then like something, you know. But I was like, I don't really know what to do because I either have to go like full like force like wig boy or I wear no costume. Like I don't have anything in between.
You
There's
got
nothing in
you got
between.
two ends of the spectrum, and that's it.
Yeah, like I don't have anything normal. So I decided to be Chris because it's just how the dice rolled. I mean, and I didn't mean to. I said in that day I said I want to be like I want to look cute tonight, but then all of a sudden I had to wear the wig. So
All of a sudden, I'm spray painting my wig black.
yes. So then it came to that, and I went to the bars. It was pretty crazy. It was very crowded. Oh my god, there was something awesome. My weekend was a little absurd with the fighting.
It
Um,
sounds like eventful.
yeah. So I was standing on the deck and the deck of this bar, like outside.
Okay,
And all of a
rich.
sudden I'm like standing like with a bunch of people. I look over to my right. I see this guy start to they were pushing each other and I was like, "Oh my god, fight, 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 fight." And like nobody everyone was like in their deep conversation. So nobody was like really hearing me. I wish more people saw this.
But of
They
course.
start they start like pushing each other and everyone's kind of holding them back. This girl walks up, tries to like talk to the guy, and literally she just goes like, "Hey." He goes like this, shoves her. It was like the Hulk. She flew in the air and landed on the ground with her head back. Like on the ground, like hit her head, her whole body went flying. Like to the ground, like in like a
Oh
split
fuck.
second. It was insane. And then the guy who was fighting with him just like immediately punched him in the face. He's gushing blood. And I was like like she landed literally on my toes, the girl. And then he was on the
He
ground
said,
like gushing
"Diva,
blood.
this is an expensive sequin suit. Get up."
Yeah. I felt so bad for her. Like, oh my god, he literally just like crushed you to the ground. And
You got your
like
shit
literally
rocked
went,
on Halloween.
yeah, and then the all the bouncers come and we're all like and they're dragging the guy out. Like he was dripping in blood like down his face.
Jesus. Fuck.
And then the girl was like crying and I think she said it was her ex-boyfriend. So,
Oh. The one that
this
threw her across the room, not that any touch. I got asked to take my cock out, but that's about it this weekend. Kidding. Well, not really, but
So
that's
then
great.
it
And this was all at a
continued.
bar. Did the guys get kicked out?
Yeah, the one guy did. The one who punched the guy for pushing her did not because he's a king. Um,
Period.
his knuckles definitely hurt a little bit. It's okay.
He's like, "Do you guys have like a frozen pint glass I could just slip into?"
um, yeah, so that was wild. And then I was like just having such a great night, and everyone knew who I was. Like, Gucci, Gucci, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was fun. And then me and Allie were dancing for like a really long time in the middle of the dance floor, and this guy starts to talk to her, and he was really cute. And then his friend, um, was just like standing with him, right? So I'm in my Kris Jenner wig. I'm like, Gucci, Gucci, yeah, yeah, and I like my wig flies off. Okay, my wig kept flying off, and my wig was snatched. And all of a sudden, he's like,
You didn't glue that
I
bitch
thought
down.
no. He said, I thought that was your real hair, and I'm like, really, dude, really?
Are you
You think
flirting
they
with
would let
me,
me
or are you trying to make fun of me?
And then he tried to make me dance with him, and I'm like, no, no. And every time I put my wig on, he would stop talking to me, and then every time my wig flew off, he would try to come talk to me again, and then Allie snatched my wig for a second, and he was trying to talk to me. I'm like, I need my wig back.
It's an
It was
invisibility
so funny.
shield.
Yes. And then after that, I saw. Okay, keep in mind, I've literally gone to the bar 1,000 times in a normal outfit, and nobody ever asked for my number, right? So I'm walking around, and I see this guy in an Eagles jersey, and I was like, oh my god, like, oh, whatever. I'm talking to him, he's like, I'm wearing my wig, alright? He's like, oh, like, I went to San Diego for high school, but I'm from Philly, I'm going there on Wednesday. I'm like, let's go, that's awesome. Um, and then I'm talking to him for a little, I'm like, just a classic Philly conversation, my favorite thing to do. And he's like, what'd you look like without that wig on? And I'm like,
Hot. I'd be like, this isn't a wig. That's really fucked up.
And so I take the wig off, and he's like, oh, blonde, can I get your number?
Oh, shit!
And I'm like, how am I pulling right out in Kris Jenner, dude?
In Kris Jenner drag.
Yes. And then I walk over to this guy because he's dressed up like Buddy the Elf, and I'm like, what do you like in your coffee? Whatever. Because no, what do you like in your cereal? Candy canes, candy corn, and syrup, obviously. And then he's like, what do you look like without your wig on? And I'm like, do I need to wear this wig every day or something?
Dead ass.
But I also, it wasn't only just me wearing a wig. I also had the spray paint all over my face, so I'm just confused what was really going through their heads. But I'm honored.
They saw a sequin blazer and they had a dream. And they went for it.
And they loved me at my worst, so.
Oh. That really just hit home for me. I don't know what I was going to say. I just started. Oh, I don't feel good.
And that was pretty much my night.
That's
My
fantastic.
weekend.
What'd you do today? Laid hungover on
Went
your
to
couch?
Starbucks. Yep, went to Starbucks, laid on the couch. Oh, bedazzled my bodysuit. Do you want to see it?
Period. Of course I do. That was a stupid question.
Delaney's looks way better than mine, but...
Do you have a bathroom? Oh my... Oh! That just scared me, Diva. You showed me that. I was like, wait, she's going as Ellen? That problematic diva.
I keep asking someone to be Ellen, and they're like, no.
I wonder why. Alright, should we do our song of the week and then do first and foremost?
Yes!
Let's do it. So, do you want to go? Do you have your song? I've been waiting to do this one.
Oh, wait, also, another thing about the bar I went to last night, amazing music. This is going to be my song of the week. Because they played literally Chapel's entire album.
Oh.
And Pink Pony Club is my song of the week. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama. Because it just really brings the whole squad together. You know what I mean?
What about
it brings the girls together.
What about Ping Pong
And
Chub? Like when my thighs rub together and I'm wearing my pink Calvin Klein underwear. Sorry.
The click. Click or click.
Click
The
or
click.
That's a great song. It's my song of the week. My song of the week. My song of the week is from the beautiful stage play adaptation of the Shakespearean 500-year-old story Romeo and Juliet. And it is by Jack Ant. It is from Jack Antonoff, and though his face does scare me a little bit. The music he composed and the music Rachel Zegler sang, called Man of the House. And holy fuck. Wait, now I need to remember how it goes, because I was going to sing a little. So basically, this song, she only sings like this song and maybe one other, but they haven't released the other, so maybe I made that up, in the entire play. And this song, while she's singing, the rest of the cast is spread out throughout the audience, and they just join in for the choir. It's so beautiful. Anyway, she's like, this is towards the beginning, she's like, you're my man, I need you. So she's sitting in her bed, like, singing, and she's like, I see you from my window, you're brave, I need brave, like, if, I know you just walked away, but if you were to come back now, I'd take your name. And then she's so encapsulated by him, she goes, how does it feel to be God? How does it feel to be God? And I forget the rest.
You're good.
But Body T, everybody needs to listen to that song. It's so good.
Oh my god, wait, I'll listen. Should I add it to my theater playlist?
Yes. Grace, you will love it. And when the choir, listen to it right as we end this, because when the choir bumps in, it's so good. And yeah, I've been thinking about it so long, and it just got released on Friday, and I've been thinking about it since we saw it.
Oh my god.
I know.
That's fantastic.
My first and foremost I'd like to thank this week is Patti LuPone. Number one, for a large amount of reasons. Number one is because she lives in New York City. I don't know if she has her license. I don't know if she drives her own car. But I do know that she owns a beautiful, almost blacked out Cadillac Escalade that she gets driven around in. And the license plate is called Lady Pat's. And it's bedazzled. And I think that is fucking fantastic. I think that's so funny. You just see Patti LuPone getting into a blacked out Escalade that says Lady Pat's in her fur. I love that. I'm obsessed with that. I love her. And her voice is undeniable. She's so good. I love how real she is. She thinks she should have won for Anything Goes. She should have. Steal the Tony from whatever bitch got it.
I did Anything Goes.
I can't sing that song for the life of me. That would kill me.
In olden days, a glimpse of star. I want to top it, but no one knows. Anything goes. The world has gone bad today. It's gone bad today. I forget it.
How does it feel to be God?
My first and foremost, I'd like to thank Marshalls and Home Goods.
Okay.
Because that store is just the best store ever. Let me tell you, you need something off brand? Go there. Duh. $1 million cheaper. The best part is, it's always a surprise. You don't know what's going there. There's not really multiples of anything. The Home Goods is so fun for Christmas decor. The makeup section, I get anytime I run out of a perfume, what am I doing? Going to Marshall's with my mom, and we're picking out a Calvin Klein one. We always just get random ones. And it's so much fun. And also, when I was younger, when our back to school shopping was like, my mom was like, Marshall's Day, everyone just grabbed whatever you need for the school year, and it was the best day ever.
Oh, I love that.
The reason why I'm saying this today is because for Halloween, my dog Penny is a Home Goods worker. Like, are you kidding me?
So cute.
Jane picked it out. So that is fantastic. Love that store so much, and it always gives me a good time. Like, when you go in there, the only bad part about it is that you will be spending much more money than you thought you were going to, because you can't put anything down. Oh, $9.99,
and there's so
put in the
much
cart.
Period. And there's so much to look at, so your eyes constantly move. I'm always going to be nauseous in that store.
Oh, you are?
Oh. Not a common
Oh.
feeling.
That's the only place I'm not nauseous, actually.
Period. Respect. And for you, that's big.
Yep.
Damn, I respect the fuck out of that. The only thing is, my sister used to work at Ulta, and she said that like rejected makeup goes to Marshalls and Home Goods. That's why it can be so cheaply priced.
Yes. Yes. That's I know going into it.
So you play a dangerous game.
Yeah. But it's worth it.
Because I got like a Sunday Riley serum there, and my face would burn for days after using it. I'm like, something can't be right. So stop doing that.
Yeah. It's just so fun. Like, oh, you need a last minute long dress? Go there.
The women's section is so much better. And like luckily
Yeah.
I don't mind wearing women's clothes because like fuck clothing gender, I don't give a fuck. One time I was there and I tried on a bunch only women's clothes, and the old ass lady working the fucking clothing room, I was giving her the stuff I didn't want. I was like, oh yeah. And she goes, someone tries to take it from her and she's like, men's. And I said, oh no, that's actually all women's. She goes, women's? But you tried on women's clothes? Yeah, diva.
Yeah, Diva, I am.
I bet I look better in them than you did.
Period, Stone Harbor Beach Patrol. I've been waiting so long to say that.
This was like one of the last days of my summer vacation there this year, and I was like, I need a Stone Harbor Beach Patrol or Stone Harbor lifeguard shirt. And Chris and I biked from Wildwood to Stone Harbor, and this was all I could actually find. It's cute.
It's amazing. I love it.
It was overpriced.
It always is there, you know?
I know. How does it feel to be God?
God.
How
does it feel to be God?
I'm excited for our next episode because Friday I'm going back to the city. Because Kira's Pookie's coming in and I'm so excited to see him.
Yay!
He's so nice. He's literally one of the nicest people ever. I don't know if she'll love me speaking about him. But like, he's so fucking nice. He treats her so unbelievably sweetly and well.
Wow.
It's like nauseating. When I went up last year, a day before Chris, it was just me, Kira, and her boyfriend. And we like went out, and I was just sleeping over Kira's that night. Like, we all went out drinking together. And she came up to me later in the night. She's like, is it okay if he sleeps over? He doesn't want to make you uncomfortable. Like, I think he wants to sleep over. And I was like, please bring him. I love him. And then
That's awesome.
They slept in bed and I slept on the floor like I was their dog, which obviously. And we just watched Brittany Broski clips for so long. And then we got to the clip of her going, bomb them, keep bombing them. So then we put on the real Fox News clip of that. And then that's all we could repeat for the entire weekend. It was so funny.
That's so funny.
So
Love
funny.
that.
I'm so excited. And then Saturday night, I have Francesca's parents' hospital gala. I bought a suit for it.
God.
I bought shoes. Very excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'll send pics when I'm in my suit.
Yes.
Bye, guys. Happy
Thanks for watching
episode
episode 10.
See you next
Bye.
time.